Special girl.
Welcome to this week's episode of the Special Girl Vlogs. I'm your host Brooklyn, and this week we are discussing Infinite winning first and Hoya's injury. So what happened was, my family reunion was last week, and we go up into a cabin in the mountains of Paragould, Utah, where there's no internet, no signal, no nothing. So I think it was Saturday morning, we went down the hill into town so that we could pick up some things at the store. And as we did, I got signal, so my phone started buzzing because I was getting Infinite's tweets to my phone. If Infinite tweets, I get a text message about it. So I'm seeing that all of them tweeted. And if all of them tweet, that means that something happened. So I opened up, I think it was Dongwoo's picture first. And it's the picture of them with the trophy because they won first. Dongwoo said it, there's something about those red outfits that makes them lucky. They won first with Be Mine in red outfits. Their first win with the Chaser was in red outfits. I just think Infinite should wear red all the time. Chukamida. Infinite won first on music core. Songjong cried and Dongwoo held him, and it was lots of crying. However, when Infinite appeared on a radio show this week, it was announced that Hoya had seriously injured his foot. At first they thought it was just going to be a little minor thing, he would just have to keep his weight off of it. But it turns out that he's torn ligaments and tendons in his feet and has to have a cast on for 1 to 2 months, which stresses Hoya out beyond belief, as he still wants to participate in Infinite's upcoming summer concert. He currently has a cast on one foot and has to walk on crutches. It literally makes me cry. If you watched Infinite's live rehearsal last night on Starcast, Neighbor Starcast, you saw him walking with his crutches and his manager carrying his one arm crutch, the kind that like wraps right here, and then you hold it in one hand and just use that to balance that one crutch, you know. Forrest Gump had him. Bad comparison. Infinite did have a live rehearsal broadcasted for their That Summer Concert 2, which starts tonight, August 7th, and continues through the 10th, and then another session next weekend, I believe, as well. Yep. Ooh, I was right. Information on the first try. Okay. On this rehearsal, the boys sang a couple of their songs, were really silly. Wooyeon kept pulling off Dongwoo's shirt. Not that I mind. Thank you, Wooyeon. Can't stop, won't stop. I think my favorite part was that they were calling fans. And one of the fans says, "Do you have a question for me?" And the boys were like, "You're supposed to have a question for us." Whoa. Really liked it. It was cute. It was adorable. I didn't stay up to watch it. If I had, I probably would have had a mental breakdown because I think that everything Dongwoo does is somehow pointing back to how much he loves me. And I know you all feel the same way about your bias as well. Hoya and Myung-soo just got cast in the new upcoming drama My Lovely Girl, where they will be playing members of a band called Infinity Power, something along those lines. And I'm excited. Though someone on Tumblr made the joke that Woollim is selling their idols as a 2-for-1 deal. Like, hey, you want that Wooyeon kid? We'll throw in a Sungil for free. You want that Myung-soo kid? Here's a Hoya. Like, I don't think that's how it really went, but it is kind of funny when you think about it that way. The full version of Infinite's Pepsi commercial was released, and it features Sungil singing, and I like that. Let's keep that up. Breaking news. It's really not, but from what I'm seeing, the way that Summer Concert 2 is going to work is that because it's 7 days, it's going to be like a member's special day for every different day of the concert. So like one day will be Sungyu Day, and one day will be Dongwoo Day, and like Wooyeon, and it's all the way through. And then I'd be really mad because I wouldn't know which day was Dongwoo Day, and I'd want to be there on the Dongwoo Day, but I still think if I got to go to the concert, I'd be privileged no matter what, so you should be happy if you get to go to the concert! Because I don't! Infinite had multiple fan signs this week, and I think my favorite story that has come from this fan sign is a fan went up to Sungyu and said, "Will you grab my wrist? Like I'm walking away and you're pulling me back." Okay, and he just like gently grabs her wrist. So she was really upset, and as she goes to walk to the next member, he grabs her wrist and yanks her back, and it's oh, I just can't. Oh, Vampire Sungyu video was released. Advertising for Sungyu's new musical. Is it Vampire musical? It's with Sungmin and Hongki, I think is who I saw in there. And it shows him biting some girl's neck. I volunteer to act in that. I really do. That's all the updates I have for this week. Make sure you tune in next week when I discuss what's happened at that summer concert too. And make sure this week that you tweet at the boys and let them know how proud of them you are and how excited you are for their concert, and wish them all to break a leg and break an arm and yeah, whatever. Toss your shoes at them because that's what dancers do to other dancers when they dance well, and then it's a dancing group. I don't know. Do what you have to do to tell them like do a good job. So send your support, tune in next week, and until then, I'm Brooklyn, and this has been the Special Girl Vlogs.
Special girl.
있다고 들었는데 어쿠스틱으로 들으면 가사도 달달한 내용이고 오빠들 목소리에 녹을 것 같아요.
매니러브 버전이 사실 굉장히 많이 있죠.
그럼요, 녹을 것 같아요.
네, LC가 그럼 한번 불러주시죠.
뭐였죠? 남자가 사랑할 땐 꼭 항상 곁에 머물면서 늘 해주고 싶은 게 참 많아. 사랑에 빠질 땐